I'm here today with Diana Suziman, and she's going to tell us a little bit about the services that she provides here in El Paso.
Hi, I'm a massage therapist, body worker for about 6 years. It's my passion, it's my focus right now in my career. I usually train and take classes, certifications often, and the more I going to educate myself, I fall in love more with it. So it's like a non-stop, and I continue to fall in love with it every time, and it's like a mind blown continuously. The type of work that I do, it's very different from regular massage. It's more kind of like a holistic. Now I'm able to provide emotional support to some people. And it started being from my neck is hurting to now my throat is like this. From my neck is hurting to the person telling me their emotional, what's going on, and then it's related to the neck. Or
so you see a kind of a link between emotional trauma and the physical ailments they come in with.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And so a lot of the times, and also diet wise. So I often find myself, people come for a regular massage, and then with me they find that they can get different guidance. I have them also, I'm not a doctor, so I don't recommend anything out of my scope of practice, but I do say just take a look at your diet, see what you're eating and what's causing either inflammation or headaches, or or do see a doctor and see what's happening of a chronic situation like headaches or like neck pain, and then most of my clients do listen to me, right? And I also tell them, do you stretch? Do you work out? When the muscles are weak, also the other muscles overwork themselves. So then you have to engage your core. If you can find a yoga class around you, a trainer or a gym, whatever you can. And honestly, I have all of that as my colleagues. And I can.
Oh, so you do have people you can network out to for that.
Yes.
That's perfect. Okay.
And I have amazing people. My yoga instructor, she does mobility training with the yoga, which is that has given me so much positive input into my career, because if I didn't work out or I didn't do yoga, I don't think I would be doing this for 6 years and counting, because I'm willing to go more. I know people that have been doing this for over 30 years or 25 and up. So that's kind of my goal without jeopardizing my body. And by that, then I can be the example, right? I have to invest time and space and anything that I can to me, so I can be better for my clients.
And then as far as different styles of massage, so I've only gotten massaged a handful of times, right? So I'm not very familiar with all of them. I hear people talking about deep tissue, reflexology, different things like that. What all do you encompass with your massages?
I have and there's very few people in El Paso, but I think I'm the more active practicing. It's called Ashiatsu. And I do massage with my feet, and it's the pressure. Yes.
So you stand on top of the people?
Yes.
Oh, I've only seen that in movies. That's what these are for.
The
you
bars.
guys can't see it, but there's some bars on the ceiling there. Okay.
And then so the bars help me stabilize my body, so I'm not hurting the person or slipping off the table or off the person, because we do use lotion, and it's a slight and very gentle, deep stroke throughout the body, because of course my hand, it's so much big, and my feet, it's twice as big. So I'm getting more area, and it's so effective. I love it because in 1 hour sessions of Ashiatsu, I can it's equivalent to 2 hours of regular massage to me. So I really get the tissue to be elongated. I go into the fascia as well, as deep as fascia. And I even go deeper than deep tissue. Because deep tissue, I feel a lot of people are lovers of deep tissue, but honestly, I feel it's kind of painful to get to that level of intensity. At times, when it's done well, then pain, it's not much. But if you really want to go deep, you have to kind of work your way in. And I do work my deep tissue through different angles of the body. I position the body differently, so I can, even the legs, I can go deep without being so invasive with the pain. Because honestly, I'm not into the no pain, no gain. I'm not into that.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah. So I have had more efficient sessions with no pain. And it takes me kind of like a little few sessions to have re-educate my clients that pain does not have to be a thing. I'm very open to modalities, and then my friend, he's the one that certified me. He's here in El Paso, and he's, before he got certified to certify me and all of that, he's like, hey, like, I found this modality, let me try it on you. And he just put his foot on top of me, and then he was looking at his manual. Those 2-3 minutes that he put his foot on me, I said, oh my gosh, what is this? I'm in love with this. Like, I'm taking your class, and that's how I fell in love with it. And he didn't even do a stroke, he didn't do anything, because it's so, I feel like it's very grounding, and it's like the perfect pressure. And I love it because it's so effective. So I do a combination of that. I can add some cupping, I can do some hot stones. So every session, even if it's the same person, it's never gonna be the same. Because one day you can feel like you can get a lot of pressure, or you want it, and your body needs it. And sometimes, no, you want something more mellow, more relaxing, more to kind of like trigger in a good way your immune system, your nervous system. And of course, massages are positive for your immune system, right? It boosts different chemical receptors and receivers and all of that to stimulate different parts of your body. So it's really effective, high detox. So I do a combination of ashiatsu, I do a combination of the cups, the hot stone. I do my own herb poultice, which is behind you, and it's the little ball right there.
Oh, the
white
thing.
thing.
Okay. And what do you do with this? You like
So
push this in?
I steam it, and I compress it in the body. So it's really good for, it has sage, chamomile. I have a whole list. I'll give you the list. And it's very beneficial for the body. It's high detox as well.
Do you pick the different sage or chamomile or whatever you put in based on what the person needs or what you think they need, or do they pick it?
I'm trying to make mine like concentrate in pain, concentrate in detox, concentrate in this. Right now, I kind of like put it all together. And when I do the session, I put the intention to the herbs and to the session and whatever the person actually needs. Because sometimes the person tells me something, but the body is telling me something else. So then I do honor what the person tells me, but I also do honor what the body is telling me too. So I put my intention into higher self of the person, the best and highest for them. So that's how I work. Also with my essential oils that I use. I do also functional body work that I'm currently in training, but I feel like that has changed also the way I work, and it's more effective. And I can really work the attachments and like really release and maybe have the shoulder kind of like where it's supposed to be, or hips. So I do a combination of everything, and I do explain, like right now with you, I do explain all of this to my clients.
Okay, good.
So when they come in and I give them the option, and when they're telling me what's the area of focus for that day or how they're feeling, then I kind of like start reading. For example, like you mentioned right now, I don't like a lot of pressure, then I can already maybe omit ashiatsu or deep tissue, but I can use more of the hot stones, or then I can tell you about the herbs, or I can do more also craniosacral, which is very relaxing, so relaxing. It's another level of modality too, and that can.
What does that one do?
So-
Because I've heard that term before, but I don't know what that one does
It's evaluating the craniosacral fluid, and by evaluating already the magic is happening. Just evaluating, because it's very subtle. I'm pretty much like this, or like my hands are in a certain position almost the whole session, and it's very subtle, very stay still for the two of us, the client and myself. And I start feeling how because your bones, your muscles, everything has like your lungs, a breathing, how can you say this? inhale and exhale, right? Everything, the bones, everything moves. There's constant movement through all of your cells of your body. So this is to basically feel how your cranial bones are moving, like the respiration movement, and then with that also we start feeling the fluid. I'm also going to be offering different classes, not only for massage therapists but also for not massage therapists, right?
Oh, so like stretch therapists, because I'm a stretch therapist.
So I do stretches a lot.
Okay.
So I saw you last time the Mercado, right? And I was like, oh yeah, like it felt good to see someone that does it too, right? Because a lot of my friends are like, oh, I already know to go to you because you stretch me, or my clients. I tell my clients, have you been stretching? And they're like, nope, I come here so you can stretch me.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's important. I love it in my body, so then for that reason, I know that it's good for them too. And not everything's good for everyone, but most of us, you know, it's sufficient mobility, increasing mobility, flexibility. It's always going to bring more vitality to your body. So.
All right. Well, guys, I hope to see you here with her soon. It sounds like she's evolving with even more tools in her bag. So come by and check her out. Thank you so much for letting me interview you.